guys.
Hey,
Hey,
everybody. Welcome to episode 12 of our DevMAs. Started a little bit earlier today. Just wanted to give you some soundtracks, some music to whatever you were doing in the day, working,
Understand.
sorry guys. Yeah, we missed the time. It was my fault. But yeah, you had all the time the same music. I hope you have fun with this. And I
Yeah,
know
I
it
mean,
was it was a loop, but yeah, I like
yeah,
the music.
yeah, we all did.
It
And
was
plus, like,
it was peaceful.
Yeah. So give some uh, good vibes.
it was some nice background music, and it's a good segue into our DevMAs in the future is going to be on Thursday, the same time.
Yes. So this was what we built last time, what we worked on last time. Uh, I think Ben, you wasn't there, right?
No, Ben wasn't there last time.
No, I missed the last one, unfortunately.
Okay.
Moving
And
house tends to take up some of your time.
yes, we built this with Tiwa together, and what we want to do in this episode is to look more into cinematic movements, and maybe we can create a scene when we start directly now. So I would say let us create a new level
Sounds
and
good. Let's do it.
call it fight.
Nice. I like the sound of that.
Okay, so let us put two characters. You have to choose between knight, samurai, Saracen, right? Um, oops, my mistake. Sorry, I share my screen, right? Yeah, look, I will show you the different characters. Then we choose two of them and let them fight. Okay, and create a
Okay.
nice cinematic with this. I would say let us start with yeah, we have number one is our classic Crusader. For all who remember from our demo, we can change the colors later, so only that you see the character in full armor. Now we get into character number two. This is here for. Let us select the skeletal mesh. This is character two. We
Okay.
can change this too. We can get this facing out, and but yeah, let us stay simple and choose one of them. Another one is there's the skeletal mesh. Here's the skeletal mesh. So this is character number three. I think this one is more fantasy. Oops,
Ooh, I
sorry.
like that guy.
Sorry guys, let us put this back.
The guy
Okay,
got some nice armor.
this is number three. Okay.
Yeah, you can imagine him getting on his horse with a jousting pole, going running down the aisle.
Then I have this
Yeah.
character, this one. That's the full one. I think this is the full one. The first three one are from the same designer, developer, who created the artist, who created this models. So I contacted him personally. So he's a nice guy, and he have many nice skeletal mesh. So characters, different characters, and I can only say its quality is nice.
It looks good from here.
Yeah.
So this is character number four. This is from another designer, from another artist, but
Who's
I
this
like
guy?
this one too. So this is number 4. It's a little bit, yeah. I would say so. You can see the difference between this character model. This looks nice, but when you look at the textures, it is not really high quality. Okay, but when you look at the whole picture, he looks really nice. So when we go into this character, you can see directly from this designer. Sorry, guys, I clicked permanent on the wrong thing. I think it was. See, yeah, you can see that it is really, really detailed,
Mm.
Yeah.
like this character.
Yeah, lots and lots of intricacy on there, isn't there?
Yeah. So also you have more details, like the specs, what you have on the side, or the belt. I mean, you have this too on this guy. The quality is much lower. So now let us get to the next character. What I have here, I have a package that it's named Medieval Knights. Let us see what characters they have. I think this is like a box who you can create, where you can create your own characters. So maybe you remember these characters from our cinematic trailers. These are whole different ones. And again, another artist who created this. So I would say let us forget this and focus on this first 3 because then we have all the bones of the character on the same position. So, and it is created from the same artist. So it makes a huge difference when you have different characters. I mean, at the end, they all support the Unreal Engine 4 and Mannequin and the Unreal Engine 5 Mini. So it is no problem. But I would say let us choose 2 of them, or we can say no. Let us choose 2 of them and let them and create a fight scene here. Can we? I don't know. Is it possible that we say that the community can vote, or are we
Yeah.
not at the stage?
No, we can ask it. I don't know if our community is going to be. They might be too shy.
Yeah, absolutely. You get the community involved.
Maybe
No harm.
maybe
No
on
harm
Twitter.
asking. So anyone that's watching the stream, pick 1, 2, or 3. Just comment in the stream, and it's going to come up to us live here. So we'll see if we get a response in a couple minutes, and if not, one of us will choose one. I have my choices, but I think I know which one Mustafa wants, of course. But we'll see what the community wants. So 1, 2, or 3, guys. Make sure you comment on Twitter, and let's see which one it is.
I choose this one.
That one, really?
Oh, you got the attack dog.
A wolf.
He's
Yeah.
the knight's trusty guard dog. What's his name?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You know what I really like. I don't know who of you watch anime.
Yeah. I do.
So, but I don't talk about
A little bit,
anime
a long
series.
time ago.
Maybe Ben, you remember them too. There are some really nice anime movies from Studio Ghibli. You know this?
I do know Studio Ghibli. Yeah, which ones?
You have Princess Mononoke as a sample. Okay.
Yeah.
And every time in this anime movies, I love it to see when one of the characters don't ride a horse but ride a deer. You know what I mean? So the deer
yes,
is,
I think so. Yeah.
Did I miss something? Did I spell something wrong?
Yeah, somebody said 2, so we have 2 for choice. But I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about with those anime shows. Let's keep it in ours too. And give them something to ride. Usually it's
So
something bigger too, like an elephant or like an avatar. But somebody, one of our community members said number two. So that's
number
winning right now.
two,
Yeah.
this one,
Jazz Beanie.
this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, then I put
Number
this in
two.
the
Yeah.
foreground, and now we need, choose between these two. But yeah, in the
Can
meanwhile,
the
I will set
animals
up
can the
some.
animals fight and stuff?
I only have a limited animations for them. Like, let me show. Um, so it is a whole different thing. You get many nice animations for humans, okay, like human bodies,
Yeah.
because everybody creates these animations. And for animals, I never had the chance, or I never had the mind to invest money in animations for animals, but for the future, definitely. So let me show. I mean, we have something like this here. So I have a fly here. So when we click on simulate, you will see that he will,
Bow down
yeah.
like Lion King.
No, he eats grass.
Oh.
Oh, combo attack. What is a combo attack?
He's got to get his energy up before the fight, hasn't he? I think.
Oh, he can't
Ah,
fight. Okay.
okay,
He's
okay,
fighting.
okay, okay. Wait, we can. I think I can change animations inside. Here's the next one. I know
Reminds
this
me,
is same thing without root motion.
it reminds me of this.
Endless,
What is that?
endless attack.
Okay.
Here, death. Get hit. Nice. Go to rest. Okay. Idle breath. Idle chew. This is the best one, I think. The whole body stands still, only the mouse.
Yeah.
Idle look around. I think this is a nice one too. Yes. And in the meanwhile, you can do something else like, oh, sorry. Assets.
What's that guy's name? Or ladies?
Which one?
Um, this guy obviously has a problem, and also the deer.
Wait 1 second. Let me fast take a picture for Twitter.
Discord.
Yes, and Discord. So, back. No, we have this character, and the second one, did we have an answer, or did we choose one of them?
No, we
We haven't
don't.
had an
But
answer
how
just
about
yet.
we? I have a
But
good
I
idea.
have an
I have
idea.
a good idea.
Okay,
Oh,
you
you
have
have
a
an
better
idea?
idea.
Okay.
No, I think your idea is better.
Okay. So we can give it to the person whose name starts with T.
Tiva?
Brilliant.
Sneaky.
This was really, really easy. Okay, but I don't want to manipulate your mind or your choose, okay? I only want to say we will definitely get this one because we never had a fight scene with this guy.
Okay. I, I'm down with that. That's the guy I would choose anyway, so that works.
I know that we want to choose this because we never choose this guy in any of our trailers or in our cinematics. So yes, let us put them face to face, I would say. Okay,
Okay.
these are our new two enemies.
Nice.
This
You see? Jazz Beanie, we chose two. So one of the community members' choices got picked. And what are their names?
names. Names. They are name. They don't have names because they are in the arena, and all fighters don't have names because they know they will die any day.
Just giving numbers like listeners.
Yeah, I dribble the system, right? Okay. So the next thing what we will create is, do I have a folder like cinematics? Yes, I have a folder created also. So the next thing is that we create first of all, oh, sorry. I was again back in developing. We must go back to cinematics. We create a level sequence and call this fight DevMA. So we will every time know this is our DevMA. The next thing is what we create is a camera, a cinematic camera. So a cine camera actor. And we will put this into our scene. So when we now move with our camera, this is what we will see in the final render. Okay? Everything what you see in this camera. But we know that developing with this camera is not good. So what we do is we can set up this really fast to DSLR, save this, and change our perspective again back to our free camera. And here we have our camera actor, you see?
Yeah.
Perfect. And it is like you are on a set, okay? Now we will create our movie. We have our two actors, our camera, and action. So what we do now is, these are Unreal Engine 4 characters, right? Yes, Unreal Engine 4. So what we do now is we will let them, we will give them some animations. So we have our nice SWOT animation set pro. So Unreal Engine mannequin. Okay, what we will do now is animations, root motion. No, not for cinematics in place, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We say retarget animations.
And what weapons will they be fighting with? Are we doing a good old-fashioned melee fight, or are we doing weaponry?
Weapon. So we can choose between one-hander.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us be simple, okay, and only choose one-hander. One-hander means sword. I have some axes. Some.
Axe.
I will show you all the weapons when we are ready with this, okay? So now we choose our
Sounds
target
good.
skeletal match, because we will duplicate all these animations to our knight. Okay, wait. Knight 02. What is the name of this?
What a name.
Sorry. Knight 02. Mesh. Full. Full. Okay, forget the word full. Two. Why? My mistake. Sorry. Sorry. 02. Full. 01. This is our guy. Yeah, we have. Now we say Control A and export animations. Go to the folder Night. I think Limousine animations. Yes. In this folder I want the animations. Export. And the same thing we will do with the other character. And then we are ready with all our animations. And we have 365 animations for each character.
Wow. So
Yeah,
we've got some choice then.
Every animation is around, I would say 1 to 2 seconds or 1 to 3 seconds. No, 2 seconds maximum, I would say. But yeah, it have everything. So in every direction, every position, what you can do with a one-hander. So this is the first character. Let us check it. It works. Use animation assets. No, we must have here. Yes, it works. Look, we have not only 10 animations, we have over 300 animations now. So, and the same thing we will do with this character. We go back to the animations.
It's exciting stuff.
In place. Oh, I did a mistake.
What
I
happened?
wanted with root motion, right? I must test it because it is a long time ago that I worked with cinematics. Let us see what happened when I play this one. Okay, he is on position, and I don't want that he's on position because you can easily match the bones. So we did a mistake, guys. Don't worry. We go back to our character here, Night02, and delete all the animations.
Wow.
Sorry, my mistake. Yeah, I this was the wrong animations. So we don't need the in-place animations. We need the animations with root motion, so that the bones match. And when the character goes forward in an animation, so think about he attacks the enemy. Yes.
Yeah.
So think about he attacks the enemy, and he need to get one step forward for this. But with this animations, what we know exported, he will only make it on the same place. Okay.
Yeah.
And we need animations where he automatically makes because otherwise I need to animate. So I need to put positions in every step what he must do, and this will make everything much harder.
Yeah.
And it is a cinematic, so we can easily what is the word? So how did they call it when they cut the movie correctly that all the bloopers don't exist? They cut all the scenes out where they have mistakes, okay? And blend
Yeah.
the other scenes that nobody of the people who will watch the movie knows that there are mistakes. Do you understand?
Yeah. I mean, the simple word is just edit.
That's just part of editing, right?
Yeah. Edit. It's a very simple word.
Okay. So now we choose the root motions one. Get again our Night02 full one here. And Control A, export animations. Night02 animations, export. So I would say this will work much better.
Cross our fingers. Let's see.
No, I'm sure it will work better. I remember the step.
Perfect.
So
Who do you think is going to win?
you know what I imagine? How both of them die. Okay, one of them will die a little bit earlier, but the other one, so 1-2 seconds later.
Oh, wow. Both by their own hand?
No, the other one by a mistake, because he will fall into a hole.
That's morbid.
Look, no, I put the animation inside. Okay, now you will see the difference. When I play this, he goes for what? You see?
Yeah.
You see? Bloop.
Yeah.
step forward. But in the animation before, he did this all in the same position. When the animation ends, clack, he gets back into his position. But when we put one animation behind another one animation, and we say to the animation what comes behind, hey, attached to the bone, maybe to the feet, because with the feet I have the best results. But I will show it to you. Okay, we will start. So what is important for us too is that we get these animations here, what I saw. I think they are not under the root motion folder because they don't need. What is this? SWOT, right? Okay, we don't need this. Sorry, my mistake. This is for developing. This one, I use it in our demo. This is a transition between when he holds the weapon and looks in front and you take a step to the right, okay, or to the left. And these are only blend things. Okay, back to our mission here. What we do now is we go again to our SWOT animation, to our animations, root motion, choose all of them, and say retarget. And this time with night 03 full. And here's our character. Oops. Export animations. And yes.
Nice. That wasn't too bad. But is it gonna work?
Yes. No. We have everything what we need for now to create our scene. And after this, we will add I think we can add our weapons now and choose between our weapons. And then we can better see or imagine how the fight will go, because we need to add some effects like sparks when the sword hits other sword, or blood effects when the sword hits the body.
Mustafa, can I ask a really important question?
Sure, definitely, buddy.
Has it been saved?
What?
Have you saved it?
What? You mean everything what we create now?
Have you saved the progress?
Yes.
There we go.
Hey, wait, is this an insider? Something what I not know? Or?
No, I'm kidding, buddy. It's just
Okay.
Unreal Engine has an amazing habit of canceling out, quitting.
Did you not see that I click after every 2 or 3 steps automatically on save?
No.
I think every developer on Unreal Engine has automatically this reaction. Okay, look, I click on something, make something, and this is first thing what I every time do is click on this button, save. I think, here save, or here save. You have 3 times. You can on 3 different places click on saves. So saying Unreal Engine so epic knows how much problems you get with Unreal Engine sometimes. So they put in every corner a save button.
Does it not have an auto save feature?
It have one, but when I make it in the interval what is too short, then it cuts my flow and creation. So I think it make autosave every 15 minutes. And you have the other option, this is what I do on my PC, that you can activate the revision control, connect the revision control, then it will save in real time, every time when you did something on the server of Epic, or on a server you create.
Is it not the same hotkey as Control S?
Yeah, sure, you can choose it. Yeah,
Okay.
Control S, save. Control S, Control
You
S.
don't do that instead of going to the going clicking it
Well,
manually.
it gives it. I can do it like this, but
You don't feel
it gives
safe.
me. It gives yes, it gives me a better feeling, a safer feeling when I did click here. And sometimes I don't know why I do this. I click here, and the second thing is what I do is click here again, save. So
They should make it so that whenever you save files, if you double click it, it unsaves, so that you people like you know, you don't have to do it multiple times.
yeah. So, okay, to position the swords correctly, okay, we will put the both of them on in the same. I have a fly here in the same position, okay. No, we have two same guys, but not in the same position.
You need that
Okay,
fly zapper. It's very efficient.
so now we must put a sword inside these hands. Okay, you see the space. I think we need to necessary.
Yeah.
We will change the animations. Not now. You can make some little fixes on the animations easily to put this hand maybe a little bit more right because it can be a problem. No, not important. We will not use this animation. We will use the other ones because I know that they fit normally. Okay, back to idle, idle. This is the same one.
You want to give him some new animations, or what's up?
Yes, we will use this one. So let's say idle with the sword in the hand.
Looks like Hunchback.
Sorry again, buddy. I
He looks
sometimes
like
I miss
Quasimodo. He looks like Quasimodo.
Quasimodo.
Yeah,
Which one?
this guy, the guy on the
This
left,
why?
because he's
Did he
bent
have
over.
a? You mean because this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's hunched over, isn't he?
Mhm.
No, this is because he have an armor
Oh, okay.
inside. I mean, you can see the armor, right? Oh, I mean, wait, here
Yeah,
too.
I was just teasing. I was just teasing.
No, okay, guys, we will let two Quasimodos fight again. Okay, what we do now is we will put swords inside our scene. So the easiest way is to put them inside this and say, okay, this is your weapon, this is your weapon. But before we can do this, we must choose our weapon. We search directly skillful mesh and then weapon. No, we have only banners here. We say sword, okay, first. Then I will show you the sword collection, what we have. No, not this one. Let me wait. Can we not choose static meshes too? Okay. See, a little bit with shadows looks better. This is sword number one then.
Okay, that one's not too bad.
Yes. And okay. This is number two. I think these two ones are very rusty, right? You see this?
Yeah, they're looking a little bit old and worn, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, the right one looks extra fragile.
I think he needs to get that down to the blacksmith.
I
This
agree.
was looks like that they put them out of the history museum, right? so not accurate. Okay,
Yeah.
now we have this one. Maybe you remember this from our teasers.
Oh yeah,
Oof. What was Oofbird?
Ulfbert.
Oofbird. So we have Oofbird. Maybe we can give this Oofbird this full armored guy.
It matches.
Yeah, I think that'd fit. That'd fit
Yeah?
nicely.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, maybe we make it a little bit bigger for him. Only to visualization and showcase how it will look when he put his sword. I will make it fixing perfectly and a few seconds, sorry, but only to see, okay, this is the sword, okay? Maybe a little bit bigger, right?
Yeah, it always could be bigger.
Getting into dangerous territory there, T-Wood.
Hey, no, it's the truth though. I like big swords. If you ever watch Naruto,
I would say this
guy
is
with
the
the
perfect.
biggest sword always wins.
Is this the perfect size, buddy?
It could be
For
even
this
wider. I
guy?
would say.
What?
Can you make it wider too, or just longer? The sword, Mustafa. Focus. Focus.
I am talking about the sword. I think the sword fit no perfectly with the body size, right?
I think so too,
Okay,
but we'll
this
see
was
Yeah, I
when
my
it
think
does.
I think I think that's good. That's good proportions.
okay.
Yeah.
Now to this guy, maybe too long. Or no, okay.
No, no, I think
Or
it's good. It's good.
not too long.
No, I think it's nice. The length it is makes it like different. It looks good.
Okay. Um, or you want that we give him not a sword, maybe an axe, but a sword fits better to this guy, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
if you're going to give someone an axe, it should be the other guy. He looks a bit more like somebody who might wield an axe.
I think the sword guy looks good, and I want you to give him a name.
This one.
This
You
guy,
want to give this guy a name or his sword a name?
him,
Him,
yeah, him.
not
Yeah.
his sword.
Well, you might as well do both now. Him and his sword.
Yeah. What do you think how he call his own sword?
I think the sword's name could be Behemoth.
Okay, okay. Sorry, guys. I can't do this anymore. Uh, Let us talk about some serious things like, hey, how do you think fit this sword to this guy? Nice.
That one's even longer.
Yeah, I think
I know.
It looks like it looks like a whip. Okay, let's duke it out. Let's see who wins. I think that guy's gonna lose for sure, though. That
This
sword
sword
looks weak.
is this sword is much what is the word, sick, right?
It, thicker. It doesn't look thicker. The sword. It looks longer, but not thicker. It looks skinny.
When
Like
you
a,
look at the blade, this one is sick.
yeah.
And
Oh, the
this
right
one
one,
is,
the night one.
yeah,
Yes.
and this one is more
Skinny. Yeah. Yes.
skinny,
Yeah.
yes. But it's longer.
I agree. Yeah. I want to see who's gonna win.
Okay, so we have now a sword, and now we will attach this to the bodies, so to the hands, to the right hands, and maybe we give them a shield too, but let them don't use it. You know, these guys who have things like yeah. Okay, wait, back to this. I must concentrate.
No, no. If you have good stories, we always love stories, Mustafa.
Yes, my no. First of all, maybe you tell us a story first, Eva, or Ben. I don't hear something of you signs summit because I can't see your faces. You know, I can only see what you see.
Yeah, we're
This
having
is
you triple task
a
over here.
handicap.
You're
It's a
building out
handicap.
the scene, and we're making you come up with a story. Okay, fine. So Ben, let's do paper, rock, scissors. Who's gonna come up with the story?
Oh
Ready?
wow, a story about what? What are we telling stories about? The
About the
guys?
scene.
Are we giving these guys a backstory?
Yeah, yeah.
About
Just
the biggest mistakes in your life and how you feel
no,
about
no.
it.
You don't want to hear that.
No. Way
That's
too
not an
much.
interesting story.
Just a short story or a scene about these two guys. It could even be a joke or something light, whatever you desire. But it might not even be you. It might be me.
That's it.
Ready?
The lag on this call is going to mess this up big time.
Yeah,
We're never going to get to a winner. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Guys, I can't see it.
Okay. I did scissors. You did paper, right?
Yeah, two are wins. So is that me doing the story then?
Yes, please.
Damn. Right.
With every detail.
It doesn't have to be
Yeah,
long.
you're gonna have to give me a minute to compose.
Don't write something down. I mean, get it from your
this-
mind, from your imagination.
No pressure. Yeah.
You have only 15 minutes left.
15 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm sure
No-
you will
no
need
pressure then.
30 minutes. You will need 30 minutes to explain it as in every detail. So back to this.
So the guy on the left in the more ornate armor, he's called Samir, and
okay.
he's traveled over 1,000 miles so far in search of a long lost city. And the guy on the right is called the Knight of Freedom. The Knight of Freedom. And he is the guy in charge of protecting what Samir has come to find, because Samir is actually a pirate. He's a pirate from another land who's come to plunder the lost city that the Knight of Freedom is protecting.
1 second. I have a question.
Yeah.
Did he come alone?
Yeah. He's a one-man
Why?
army. He's a one-man
So-
army.
The lone wolf. Okay.
That's it. Yeah. He's the black sheep. So he's left his homeland on a quest to prove his valor and bring back some treasure from the lost city. So this is their standoff. This is the Knight of Freedom protecting his home city, his lost home city, from the plundering would-be marauder who is.
Wow. Bravo. Well done. That was really, really good. My question is now.
I have so many questions.
I know so many questions. That was really good on the spot, man. Impressive. So, could you give us some color on the personalities of Night and Freedom? I'm kind of curious now. There a little bit about their personalities, if you know.
Well, the Knight of Freedom is he was actually a disgraced king's guard, and his penance was to protect the treasure in the lost city. But he's actually grown to love this role and take it to heart, and has actually found solace.
I have a good idea for your story. This is actually a conquistador.
Oh.
Because
The Knight of Freedom.
The Knight of, he's a conquistador. I mean, freedom is a big word, and you can look at different perspectives to say freedom. But yes, freedom, sure, freedom.
No, he said this is my story now.
Okay, quick update, guys, before you get too deep into your story and forget what we actually do here. Our characters have no weapons, okay? They are ready to fight. And now we will choose the right animations and give the right effects and say, here, okay, let us say we will first go back into our default view and create a whole fight scene, and then the position of the camera we will do later. So, okay, back to your story, buddy.
Oh, well, I was just going to add some color for Samir's background, his character background. So Samir is a young would-be leader of his people, but each would-be leader has to go out into the world and prove themselves by bringing something back, since that's their charge as a people. They have to go out into the world and bring something back, and that's their rite of passage. And his chosen duty is to go out to the lost city that our knight is protecting, and that's why he's here. That's why he's trying to pillage the lost treasure in the Knight of Freedom's protected city.
Brilliant. I like this too because it shows me that this knight comes from some sort of pack. At least I'm assuming. If this is one knight, is he one of many? Each of these knights have their own personalities.
Yeah, he's come from a whole tribe of knights and people, but he's the one that's being put forward to lead them. So he's got to go out and prove himself by bringing back something valuable.
Okay, guys, I choose that this guy has a higher ground.
Okay. So that's the guy you want to win.
No. I will give some of what is the word, so that we have a nice first scene, how he comes into the scene and how he is in his. I can really nice imagine a big jungle around, and he have a little camp here with his tent and a fireplace, and in the background you see this pyramids from the Aztecs. What's they called? It's from the Mayas. This pyramids in South America.
Pyramids is it Giza?
No, you know
Pyramids in South America.
America, yes, from the
Aztec.
Oh,
yeah,
Aztec, yeah.
What is the word for this? Yeah, this one. I mean, this is what is in Mexico. You know this?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, because you talked about the treasure, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. I get you. That'd be a beautiful song. And he wants Samir to have the high ground. Is there something in your heart there, Mustafa?
No, we put only cliffs here. So imagine like he comes from a higher jungle to a downer jungle.
Okay.
So that we don't have a flat jungle. You understand?
Yeah. Yes, I think this will look much better.
Only to position. Okay, I will say here's a cliff where this cube is. Where I put this cube, here will later a cliff. So we have a position for the animation. So we can first create the animation, and after this, the environment, and around this, the scene. Okay. Because then we have the perfect position, and we can say, okay, we don't need a rock in the middle where the character must first walk around. We can directly create the scene around the animation. So imagine you make a movie and you let the actors play and create the set after everything is recorded. I think the word for this is green screen, avatar, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, got you.
So it's like a green screen, what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah, in some, yeah. Okay, so let us go back. Now we have our characters here, we have our animations here. What we will do is what we told, let us delete these animations. We will start with this guy. I want that he jumps down. I am sure we have some. Not attack. What is this one?
Crouch.
Okay, no, this is the falling animation. Imagine like this. Ah, come on. Yeah. Imagine like he is falling, okay? And this is the falling loop animation. So when he falls very deeply, the animation between the start jump and end jump.
Mm.
But what we want is that he jumps. Start. What is predict meaning? Land. Predict land.
Predict. It means you're kind of imagining where something might end up in the future.
Ah, okay. How is this one? Ah, okay. This is
Michael Jackson.
not what I wanted.
You want him to get some lift to jump off the ground.
Yeah, sometimes you have some problems with the find the correct animation, and you spend many times to look. Okay, how is this? How is this? And how works this? So this must be the right one. Okay, but why is it not in root motion? Is it possible that we get this animation in root motion? It is root motion. You know what, guys? I have a really nice idea. We uh, really forget that we are here in Unreal Engine. We can do everything what we want. So you don't get a higher ground.
Okay.
This was easy, right?
Yeah, that's an easy fix. Let's see what you have in mind.
Do we have some keys here?
Also, we're coming up just about 5 minutes to an hour. I see Ben smiling.
Yeah, you just beat me to it. I literally just looked at the clock.
You know what they say, great minds think alike. So
That's it.
I'm sure.
It's you know that it's your story next time, though, right?
Is it, or are we gonna play another paper scissors rock?
I
I'm
think
down.
the people need some variation.
Okay, that's my story next.
It's no good everyone just being forced to listen to me drone on every time.
No, it was a great story. I enjoyed it. That was a really good part of it. I'm down for next time to create the story. Mustafa can give us the scene.
Well, maybe what we should do is get the audience to come up with a story
Yeah, why
at
not?
some time.
Yeah,
Get them to make a community story up.
yes, we need people.
We can recite it in the DevMA, and we can
Yeah,
attach it to our characters.
yeah. Habib said a great story, Ben. He's commenting in the chat because actually, if you're watching this stream, if you click the stream, you can comment live and we see it up here and we can respond to it. Jazz being it earlier, she voted for number 2. So hopefully we can get more community members, guys. If you're listening, be active and comment on the stream so that we can hear what you want for a story. Or you can hear me, Ben, and Mustafa's stories, and we can build on that. Ben's today was really good, and it was on the spot. So bravo.
Thanks, by the way, Habib. It means a lot.
Mustafa, did you find the animation you were looking for?
Um, yes. No, I will try. Oh, sorry. No, I will try to how it works with attach. I hope I remember it right when I say hey, match with previous clip. Yes, with I would say with the not feed food left. Ah, come on.
This is what you call speed dev. You got 2 minutes to create the scene.
Okay, and now we put after this run and then this one and say this and then say
Ooh, he's gonna run to his target.
come on, why it is no wrong? Yes. A
I
little bit
like that
more.
jump snap.
Yeah. Look, when I finish the scene here, we can know what's in a loop.
Ooh,
This is Achilles move.
I like that.
This is not what we want to put inside because it don't match with the character this move, in my opinion.
Okay.
I would think this one looks better. No say match with
And by the way, Mustafa, his name is Samir.
yes. Samir.
hmm
Okay, Samir.
Put some respect on his name, please.
What
That's
is
a
he
good
doing?
move. I like that move.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
The overhead slash.
How did you see the move? I mean, I'm not seeing it. Wait, again. Why is he jumping to right?
I don't know.
oh no, I like it.
There's a mistake in this package. No, this don't looks naturally. Look,
No, but it's a surprise move. You think you're gonna jump straight and then ha,
ooh,
jump to the right.
yeah, but how it looks when this guy stands up here, okay, around.
Bam.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
this,
Samir's going to cut him in half.
Oh, that is so good. It's like a juke.
I
Surprise.
don't know if this works.
Surprise attack.
What did he think? Okay, this guy walks with with a sword on my right and will not attack me, but then surprisingly he will.
Surprise!
I
oh,
mean, did he not ask? Did he not ask before who is this guy and why he's walking with a
no,
sword?
he's going somewhere else. You're not bothered about it. And then he comes from nowhere. Surprise attack.
Oh, that's
That was
brilliant.
not
Wait, I will. I
I'll
will
tell you what,
fix.
he's not very good at protecting that lost city, is he?
not at all.
He's not doing a good job.
Yeah, he's trying, but no.
He's had one too many beers the night before. He's a little bit sleepy.
Yeah. You're not giving this knight enough credit. He's getting whipped by
Okay,
Samir.
guys,
That's how to go.
this was in a speed run, a small scene was a surprise attack. Oh, and death.
Yeah.
And I would say this
Knight of Freedom is not going to get highly decorated for that, is he? Posthumously decorated.
No, that's Knight of Death at that point. Goodbye.
yes, I would say this is a perfect end for our episode, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
I think that's good for me. One more thing I'd like to just bring to your attention that I don't think you'll have seen because it's not quite on camera, but I've got something very interesting here, and it's
Ooh, look at
some
that. Wait,
hot knife merch.
can you get that
Wait,
back
Look
on
at
camera?
that. Who'd have
let me
thought?
see.
Can you get
What
that
did
back
you
on
talk
camera real
about?
quick, man? Let me snap it.
What?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, nice. I need
Nice.
one too.
Yeah, everyone on the team's gonna get some of that. I love
That's
merch.
it. And don't forget those levels in Discord. You could be getting some flown to your doorstep.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, before we head off, make sure you join our Discord. The alpha row is still there, up to grab, and then there are a bunch of rows all the way up to level 100. And then all sorts of prizes and gifts up to like a MacBook that you can get just from talking to the server and being active. So get in there, guys, if you're enjoying what you're watching, what you're hearing. And when you get the alpha row, you can play the Bastion demo. It's really
That's
good to
it.
be on there with you guys. Very, very good DevMA number 12. Excellent scene, Mustafa. You're seeing Samir whoop some tail.
Yeah.
Sorry, Night of Freedom. Maybe next time.
Sorry, guys. Next time we will make more details inside. We will create a nicer scene. We will match the animations better. I will add some new animations to this existing one. We can use many nice animations from Mixamo. There are some nice ones too, what you can use to create really nice cinematics. And yeah, and then we need to add some effects like
Blood.
directly in where he dug. So I would say here. Here we can say
Sparks.
yes, maybe. So content, spark, and now to this is a sound material blueprint class. Was it with blueprints, not with Niagara? Niagara system, I have one here. Okay, and this has the wrong sparks. This one must be the correct ones.
He's got a suit of armor made of magnesium.
Yeah. Okay, it was there, but wait. We can delete the smoke. It's okay. So what we need to do is that we say, hey, I want you in my scene. Get into this. And then we say attach to the SWOT 1. Yeah, you can attach the whole time. Where's the sparks? Who are you there? And we position it in the right position. Like, I know we attach the SWOT, since this would be really nice. Like this. We know. No, like this. Okay, and now
Good.
say, I know that we can say transform. Yes, we say transform. and then we say here that it will. I will do it really nice, simple. No, I can play them. Since this one. Yes. Spawn. He must spawn directly here. I can add a key. And this key is spawn. Not spawn. What is this meaning? Let us see. No effect. And spawn. This. Next time, guys. I don't remember how you can. I know that you can control it. You can say spawn knows the Niagara system. This is the Niagara system what we have here, and every time when it spawns, it comes this effect. Okay, you see this effect?
Yeah.
I use the same Niagara system in our game, but I change it so that you have only the sparks, and the sparks go only in one direction. This was very important for me. So when when you play our demo and you hit the body of the enemy, so the armor of the enemy, or he block it, okay, you can see it in the best position when the enemy block it, then in the direction how you swing your sword, when you hit the body of or the armor of the enemy, the sparks will go in the same direction how you hit your enemy with the blade.
That's good
Okay.
because it makes sense with physics.
Only to give attention to detail in our games.
Yeah, that's what makes it more immersive.
In the ready games, we will have much more details, and yeah, don't forget that we are really fans or fanatics of details. Like this one, look at this. It's a two-hander move, and this is a one-hander sword. And he looks down. What is he looking for?
Too much shade on Samir.
Maybe he compare his shoes with this shoes. I mean, look at this.
Got on some drip.
He's really frustrated that his shoes are not so blinky like this.
He's thinking to himself, when I've put my sword through you, I'm going to have those boots. They're mine. They're my boots.
What are those? That's what I'm asking.
Okay, guys, I would say this is a good point to say goodbye.
Yes, goodbye. I'll see you guys in Discord.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching us again. And yeah.
And thank you for your input, guys, as well. It's always a pleasure to hear from the community.
Thank you, guys. Like Ben and Mustafa said, thank you, community, and thank you, team members, all of you guys watching and supporting, keeping that marketing engine going. We love you all. We're going to accomplish a lot of great things. Until next time.
Guys.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Till next week.